So it's time for an update. It's been a really long time since we did one of these. A lot has changed inside here, as I can tell. There's a lot of, I don't know what you want to call it. It looks like some kind of marine spackle. What's going on in here?
Yeah, so we're moving along. Today's a big day. The past 2 days have been kind of like a waiting game because we got the cement board in, and then we used our thin set to seal up everything, and then we put aqua defense over it. But basically we had to wait for all the thin set to dry, which took 24 hours. Then you put a coat of aqua defense on, and then you have to wait, I don't know, at least an hour or two. And then put another coat of aqua defense on. And then you're not really supposed to mess with it for another day. So all this blue stuff is aqua defense. So basically water just drips right off of it. At least that's what I heard. Mm-hmm. Not too sure.
Hoping.
And then the floor has all the gray stuff over it, which just basically makes tile stick to tile. So that has 2 coats of that on there. And then I had to seal all the edges, pretty much any edge that could possibly be exposed, with a cloth membrane. So I got that all laid in on there. And then I'm just going to do some last minute kind of like sanding down if there's any rough edges. And then I just got all the floor tile cut up and ready to get laid down.
So it's happening. It's really going down right
now. Today the floor tile will go in. So I had it all mapped out.
So is that just being laid down just to measure and cut right
now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had everything laid out, so I know exactly where it's going to go. Just to fill in little pieces, you have to go all the way around the drain and stuff, and that's kind of a pain. And then so now I'm just kind of pulling these up and marking them, so I know exactly what tile lines up to what, because the tile on the floor, you can only make so perfect, really, because bottom of the walls and everything with the extra cloth aren't like perfectly straight. So certain tiles you have to kind of trim, but once the wall tile goes over it, it'll all look pretty even, I think.
Cool, that's exciting, man. Well, this is quite the project you're taking on, man.
So step 1, floor tile. We're gonna get that done today. I got my thin set waiting to be mixed right now. It's mixed, it's just waiting.
Okay.
So you have to mix, wait like 10 minutes. Mix again. Okay. It's a whole process to it. So I'm going to finish vacuuming and sanding and then start laying down floor tile.
Awesome. I'm super excited.
It's scary.
Now, inside here, you can see the walls they've been redone. There was a bunch of tile that were all over these walls, so I had to get somebody to come in and install the drywall. Well, the guy installed the drywall, but he kind of left the house just like it's just not ready to be painted, so he made me like mark up all the things that I think he should work on. Like he was here yesterday, working on it again. Like in that corner over there, it's just so rough, man. It's just like we hired him to finish the job, so he's got to redo this wall, make sure this thing's nice. It's hard getting people on the same page. It really is.
Unless you hire me, guys.
Unless you hire Matty, yeah.
Whatever it is, I'll learn it.
So it's I don't know. This is taking a little bit longer than I wish it did. Not on Matty's end. Matty's doing fine. But the rest of the stuff, like I really wanted to get this thing painted and get all the trim done, but it's just still a mess right now. Whatever. We'll get it sorted. Just going to take some time, I suppose. And I hope it actually looks complete, especially for all the money we've been spending on it. But cool. Looks great, Matt. Just wanted to do a quick check-in with everyone. I'll let you know.
Just going to procrastinate for a little while longer until I'm ready for this.
So are you excited about going back to New Jersey or what?
I was excited about going back to New Jersey, but I heard there's a storm, and it's going to be like 17 degrees, possible snow, all this different stuff. And it's supposed to rain here when my flight's supposed to take off tomorrow. And it's supposed to rain in New Jersey.
And also have like serious wind in New Jersey.
So
it's not fun.
If I ever make it there, it's
scary.
I'm excited, but
and then you're going to be coming back, what, the 27th you'll probably be back?
Probably the 27th I'll be home. I'm driving my dad's camper back here.
Yeah, that's going to be exciting.
That's going to be pretty fun. They said, why don't you just not buy a flight home, just help me drive back? And I'm like, yep, okay.
And it's going to have a trailer on it as well.
Oh, yeah. So. I don't know, 30-something foot camper with a
trailer. But we're going to have a lot of other stuff that we're bringing too.
And a lot of weight in there.
There is going to be a lot of weight in there. Yeah. We're going to have our welder, going to have bunch of stuff. So cool. Well, I'll let you continue on. Don't want to get in your way too much. And looks really nice on that.
All right, making progress.
So yeah, this project is taking a little bit longer than I expected. Not Matty's end. Matty's been doing a great job, especially the fact that he's been learning as he's going, and we're saving a bunch of money that way, which is great. But still, like, we come to this room, you know, we have the guy come and like re-spackle this thing, trying to get it all nice again. Hopefully this guy finishes the job and makes it look all right. But then we can move on to this shower. That's going to be like the next project. And this is going to be a nice project as well. We're going to get rid of the tub. We're going to make a regular step-in shower, so it's easy for me to get in and out of it. And then he's going to have to like retile this, or I don't even know what the heck we're going to do yet. We might just get one of those showers where you have like the plastic walls that surround it. I'm not too sure yet, but that's going to be as soon as Matty finishes that one. It's just taking some time. I'm really excited for this house to get done, and yeah, just move on with it, and we'll keep you filled in all along the way, especially with Matty's tile job. I'm really curious to see how this goes. But we are going to continue on with this video with some BMX riding. We're going to go to Naples Skate Park today, and we're going to ride the concrete section. I did a poll recently and talked about what they wanted to see, and everybody was saying that they wanted to see some concrete stuff, so we're going to give it to them. We're going to go ride the concrete park today. It's going to be a lot of fun, and you guys will see us at the skate park. Look who it is, the Croc Man. Well, the former Croc Man.
What's up?
How are the Vans treating you? Are they better than the Crocs? That's the real question.
A lot better.
You can confirm that? Well, it's awesome to see you out here. I knew you worked a full day today, and then you came out and rode, and it's awesome. We got to at least get one clip of you riding today, all right? So no pressure, but come up with something cool, all right?
I'm going to truck this.
You're going to truck that? Did you set that up?
Yeah.
You did that. Oh, you know what his first trick is?
What?
I gotta at least get one clip of your day. He looks over, he goes, well, I'm gonna truck this.
This?
Yeah.
What the heck?
You jumped it once? This is unbelievable. Let's show everybody what's going on here. You wouldn't jump it?
Let alone a truck.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So it's a movable ledge right here, and it's slightly like uphill. So it's kind of like a kicker, and it's that 3-set that Matty jumped up with the pogo bike, and Matt's gonna send a truck over this. That is just ridiculous.
I wouldn't even straight jump it.
No,
I just said that.
no.
I was like, that's
I'm good.
Oh, the 360 was dialed.
yeah, we get it, man.
Whoa.
We get it, dude. Right now.
All right, let's do it, Matt. Come on. Wow, 6-month vacation on a bike, right? And he's like, oh, I'm just gonna truck this crazy gap right now. This dude is the real deal. Yes!
Yeah,
Wow, that was so good. Unbelievable. With the work shirt and everything. I love that, man.
man. Wow.
Man, you must feel good after that. Besides the hurt hand, that is.
No,
That's a
it's
huge
fine.
truck. Huge truck. What a way to start the session. You're not surprised, all right?
Nope. No, he
This
does
is how he
this
operates, right?
every day. Sketchiest bike in the world, and he just cranks those out. You know?
Wait, so how old is this bike then?
I don't know. It's a whole bunch of different parts.
Yeah.
I just have laying around.
What happened to your old bike?
I got ran over when I flipped my truck.
You crashed your truck, which was a pretty gnarly crash. The bike flew out of your truck, landed back on the road,
Somebody ran it over and just kept on driving.
and they never stopped. They just kept going. Dude.
Can you imagine the damage to a vehicle that a BMX bike would do?
Yeah.
Especially
You know,
his
like-
BMX bike. That thing is made out of like high density
Lead.
something uranium. Or something.
Geranium? Wow.
I
Geranium.
said uranium.
Yeah.
Are you going to send your gap today?
Maybe.
Oh, yeah. We're supposed to go to the concrete gap, so.
A couple kids in
All
the
right, go,
playground.
yeah,
so
go
we
warm
gotta
up.
take a
Go
look.
check it out.
Wait, what?
All right, so let's talk about what the game plan is for today. Everybody's up in the bowl. Everybody's hanging out. This is it's kind of rare. We usually hang out in the other spot because Matty is currently eyeing up a gap. He wants to go from there and land onto this thing right here, which is a big jump. I'm gonna go in the middle and show you. So you can see there's a bank. Now the goal is to get Matt to come from all the way over there on an angle, carve up, hit this edge part, go flying across, and land exactly where he is. That's pretty far away. That's very far away, but he's a really talented rider, and I think he could do this. I really do. So we're gonna do a couple run-ups right now, and we'll see how it looks speed-wise. The good news is you can actually do run-ups with a lot of forgiveness. Like it's all like rolled, there's all like banks everywhere, so you can kind of land in case and be all right. So let's see how it looks. Ow. All right, well, if you hit the face of it, it's a different story. So Brendan's gonna get Matty's angle for his Instagram. Gabe is getting the other angle to completely show the gap right there. This is gonna be cool. Here we go. Okay, here we go. This is the official attempt. And look how he's getting speed too. He's only using that quarter pipe right there. Whoa, that was awesome. And look at him just ripping around the bowl now. Nice. So that worked absolutely perfect. And it's so cool to see the different lines that Matt's gonna be able to come up with here. And it's just crazy because he's like just starting right now. That was like the first time I've seen him come over here and like try to work things out. So it's just so awesome having a skate park like this where we can ride this all the time. And then we're like, oh, let's go ride the concrete section. This place is great. All right, you just gotta open it up, man. Just gotta open it up a little bit. Just scare yourself a little bit. Just be like, okay, I'm gonna go fast.
Yeah, no, I'll go fast.
You can do this right now. Come on, your first cleared truck driver, maybe?
I've done it one over Brian's airbag, but that doesn't count.
This is wood, man. This is a whole different story. Come on.
Don't trucks.
What the heck is going on with my brother? When did he get good at manuals? Or the... I don't even know what's happening anymore. Come on, Brandon. Oh, come on! Oh!
Like an inch away, dude.
Yeah.
Not fair.
Yeah.
What do you think? Take like a little
You
quarter?
just gotta pump into that a little bit more aggressive. It's gotta be scary, that's it.
Dude, it is so scary.
It is. It's a little more effort. Yes! That was so good!
I'm so happy.
That was so nice. Yeah! That worked, but it was scary. He did a one-hand X up and it all came together at the very last second.
It was almost like a one-hander land.
Yes. That'd be
Surfer,
really cool.
whip over the box.
I'm really surprised to see him doing this. That was so good, though.
I forgot I could do that trick. Oh, awesome.
It looked really good. You
It's
want to
almost
see?
easier than a regular whip.
You want to see Matthew? Oh, look at that. Throwing out.
Throwing out.
You want to see Matthew try some crazy stuff?
Yes, of course I do.
All right, take a seat.
I already seen crazy stuff. What else could
Yeah,
it
I
be?
know, right? We got a surfer. He's surfing. What? What? Never in my life seen anybody do that. Matty can't believe it. Matty loves doing surfers, and he's like, all right, that was special. Oh my goodness, I can't wait. Yes! So cool to see him just show up here today, straight from work, and be able to do some tricks that we've never even seen done before here. Man, I wish he rode more so we could see more of the crazy stuff he would come up with. And there's no way! Guys, he's got no shoes on right now. He's got no shoes. He just did a foot jam with no shoes on.
Hey, why is your pinky backwards?
And he just surfed it out. That guy was with his socks. I can't believe it. I honestly just can't believe it, and the boys can't either.